Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new here, hello. I am so happy that you clicked on this video. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe down below for more of my videos. I post at least once a week, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And today I am going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite shows that I am watching or currently watched. And I know that during this time you may have nothing to do, or you need a little something to get away from, maybe your kids after they go to bed or something like that, and you need a good show to watch. I know that some of these shows are like classics, or you're like, oh my gosh, why are you putting it in here? But they are classics, so if you guys haven't watched those shows, be sure to watch them. And let's just get started with this video. Alright, I have a list of shows here for you. I should be going pretty fast on these because, you know, some of these are classics, but I'm going to go through like a little summary of the shows for you guys to see which one catches your ear or your eye. And then if you do watch these shows or have watched these shows, let me know in the comments down below on how you like them, if you recommend them, or they're just crap. But I guarantee these are really good shows. But the first show I have on here is One Tree Hill. Classic. It's been a while since I watched this show, but I know that I fell in love with the characters. It follows the story of these high schoolers who fall in love and get pregnant, and it just follows them through the struggles in high school, the struggle of getting into college, scholarships and stuff like that, and it really melts my heart for sure. Some of the stuff may be like really not realistic, but it's definitely a show that I really enjoyed. Number 2 is Gossip Girl, xoxo, Gossip Girl. I love this show. It's just, I think it takes me out of reality because it brings you to Manhattan, you know, where the rich people are, and it just follows along with that and how different their lifestyle and everything is, and how they have to go to this preppy school, and it just follows these, you know, like rich people that maybe you're not really used to seeing, and it just gets you out of your reality for a little bit and into these people's lives. And I just love following some of their love stories and just what goes on in their lives as like kids living in Manhattan. So I think it is a really good show to watch. Number 3, Criminal Minds. I just finished season 12. If you like mysterious criminal kind of movies, if you like listening to murder podcasts and stuff like that, I feel like you would like Criminal Minds. Some of this stuff sounds unrealistic, but can happen. So I like to just know what is going on and just be prepared for all the crazy psycho people out there that may do something like that. It's just a very like thriller type of show, and every show is different. It has like different serial killers, different motives, different ways that they find these people, and it's just really entertaining, I would say. It goes into these BAU, people behavioral analysis units on the show kind of goes into the mind of a serial killer, and they try to figure out why they are doing what they are doing. So it's really interesting in that way. So if you like crime shows, crime movies, crime podcasts, or whatever, you definitely would like Criminal Minds. Number 4, another classic, The Office. If you need a good laugh, watch The Office. Season 1 and 2 aren't the best, but if you get past that, it is so funny. You'll get really attached to the characters. You'll be like, why, Michael? How is this guy a manager at this company? But it's just so funny just to follow along their office life, I guess. And it's just funny to see everything that happens in the office. That's why it's called The Office, but something different from your typical office day, you know? Number 5, DC series on Netflix. These are stellar. I love these Netflix series, or I love these DC series on Netflix. I honestly think that they're better than the movies, like all the movies DC releases. So if you like superhero movies, there's Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow. I highly recommend that one. That's a really good superhero movie. But if you like those kinds of superhero movies and need a series to watch instead of like watching the Marvel movies or something like that, highly recommend the DC series. Number 6 kind of goes with The Office, and this is Parks and Rec. It brings you along into the life of Leslie Knope, and she is very, very passionate about the outdoors, like anything wildlife, anything outside she is passionate about, and she does whatever it takes to get what she wants when it comes to saving nature. And so it's really funny on how like her mind works, and it's just a really funny show to watch. At first I was like, this isn't the show for me, but it gets better as well, just like The Office. Number 7, this is new on Netflix, Love is Blind. I know that most of you have watched this show. It is kind of addicting. It's kind of like The Bachelor, but these couples go into like little pods or little rooms where they talk to each other through like a wall, but they can't see each other. They just have to get to know each other by just talking to them, and then if they fall in love with their personality, they can finally meet, and when they meet they have to get engaged, and then it takes them onto their honeymoon and going into them living together and seeing if that works. Many couples it doesn't work, but it's quite interesting. It's kind of, again, like The Bachelor. If you have seen Married at First Sight, the other episodes after going into the pods are similar to that as well. So if you like reality TV, this is definitely a show that you should watch, and a lot of people are talking about it. So number 8, Who's That Girl? It's Jess. I love this show. I just love Jess. Like, she is one of my favorite characters ever. She's so passionate about what she does, and I kind of wish I had that much passion. I just love how her story progresses in her becoming a better version of herself after meeting these guys, and them becoming really close friends, and her falling in love, and it's just really, really good. Number 9 is Revenge. If you have not seen Revenge, I highly recommend if you like mystery, thriller, that kind of show. It's about a girl getting revenge on this family who pretty much killed her dad, or she thought killed her dad, and I think they did kill her dad, but to get revenge on them, she made their son fall in love with her, and then they got married, and then she went into the family, tried to destroy everything the family had, and it's a pretty good show. I really liked it. It's different for sure. Sorry, my neighbors are so loud, but I highly recommend that. I think it came out back in like 2010, might be a little later than that, but really, really good. Number 9, Prison Break. If you like those kind of thrillers, I highly recommend Prison Break. It's about a guy who goes into prison, or gets himself into prison to break his brother out, because his brother went in for a crime that he didn't commit, so he tattoos the whole like prison, what's it called, like the whole building on his body, or yeah, the whole building on his body, and like made up a plan to get his brother out. First 2 seasons are pretty good, and then once it gets to like season 3 and 4 and 5, it just goes downhill from there. But it's actually interesting how he gets in there and how he tries to make friends so he can get them to help him, and just all this other stuff that he does to try to get his brother out. Really good. First 2 seasons, the best. Number 11, if you like, magic, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, you may like The Magicians. It is about these college kids who go to like magician school or magician college, I guess that's what you call it, and they find out that they are in trouble and that they have to find a way to just learn more magic as fast as they can to fight this evil that is coming to them and stuff like that. It's a pretty good show. It has magic and stuff. If you like those kind of movies, I think you would like The Magicians. Number 12 is The Good Place. This is a really good show to watch. It has Kristen Bell. I don't remember her name in the show. I have so many characters' names stuck in my head. I watch too many shows, but it's a good show. It's just really interesting to watch, and it's funny as well how these people think they're in heaven, but in reality they're not, and them trying to figure out why they're I guess not life, like why they are so miserable in heaven when it should be like the best place of all, and they're just trying to figure all this stuff out. The characters I think are the best part. Like they're one, he's just completely dumb, one, he's smart but he doesn't know how to make up his mind, one, she is like the rich brat, and one, she's just really mean and rude and blunt. And so it follows these characters, and I think the characters are honestly the best part of the show. They play these characters so well, the actors that are playing these characters. So watch the show. 13, Black Mirror. I can only watch this show in like little pieces. I can only watch about 1 to 3 episodes because it's just so intense and it just messes up your mind, I would say. And it's supposed to be in the future. I don't know how long in the future this show takes place, but there's just so much that happens in the future, so much that you don't think would happen. Like the first episode really got to me, and I was like, it was weird. And if you like weird, crazy, scary, dystopian stuff, you would like this show. Every episode is different. It follows a different group of people, but it is messed up, but really good. All right, number 14, we also have You. If you guys like mysterious kind of shows, you definitely would like this one. It's about a guy who is kind of like crazy. I don't want to call anybody crazy, but he has like some problems like mentally, and he is obsessed with this girl and tries to get her in any way possible. He is very clingy, very controlling, doesn't want her to do anything or be with anybody, and if anybody comes into her life that he doesn't like, he gets rid of them. So if you like those kinds of movie, and it has Dan Humphrey, I don't forget what the guy's actual name is. He plays that in Gossip Girl, which I recommended, and now he plays this guy in You, and it's a total like 360 on his character, and so I think that is quite an interesting show to watch. And then number 15 is Good Girls. I really like this show because I really enjoy seeing boss ladies. I feel like, yeah, they're doing some not so great stuff, like illegal stuff, but I just like watching them because they just seem like they have the perfect life, the perfect family, and then something happens and it just gets me out of our world and into theirs, and you're just like, how are these ladies not caught yet? So I really like that show. Number 16, not many people talk about this show, I would say, and it's Quantico. I watched it when it came out, and it followed a girl who is enrolled in Quantico, and she is trying to become an FBI agent, but something happens where they're trying to break in, and she has to survive and figure out why there are bad people trying to get into Quantico and kill her and stuff like that. And so it's really good. It stars Priyanka, I think that's her name, Priya. I was so bad with names, but she's married to Nick Jonas, and she's great actress. Number 17 are the Chicagos, the Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD. They have a lot of crossover episodes, which is awesome, but it follows like the Chicago Fire Department, Chicago Med, Chicago PD. So if you like different things, if you like following firefighting, like 911, what's that other one in Seattle? I don't remember, but I'll put it right here. But it just, and if you like Grey's Anatomy, New Amsterdam, Good Doctor, stuff like that, you would like Chicago Med. And if you like crime, like Criminal Minds, like NCIS, Law and Order, stuff like that, you would like Chicago PD. But I have to warn you that the new episodes now are so political that I really don't enjoy them as much in Chicago PD, but it's really good. Like the first few seasons are awesome. Number 18, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I had the best laughs. It's just follows the dumbest group of people, and you fall in love with the characters. You're like, why are you doing that? But it's just so funny. You can't take your eyes off of them because you just don't know what they're going to do next. And I just love it. Love that show. I think it's hilarious. I love Danny DeVito. He is so funny, but he doesn't come into that show, I think, until season 2, but still really good. Number 19 is a new show, and it's called Manifest. If you like something like Lost, like all that mystery, you're wondering like what is going on with them, I think you would like Manifest. It is about these people who were on a plane that got lost for 5 years and then magically showed up again, and they haven't aged or anything. They don't remember being lost for 5 years. It just felt like they were on the plane still to them. Like they had major turbulence on the plane, but they didn't think anything of it. But then when they came back, they had these powers where something would tell them what to do, and it's really good. I really enjoy it. I think I enjoy it more than Lost, maybe because Lost was just so dramatic, but this is, dramatic too, but it's not to the point where it's over the top dramatic, so I really like it. And last but not least, 911. There's the regular 911 and the 911 Lone Star. Really good. It follows 911 callers and firefighters and policemen and medics, and it just follows along with their lives and how emergency people work. And it's really interesting seeing them save lives and get the 911 call and how it all works. And yeah, so you guys, if you like that, you would really like the show. And that is everything I have for you today. I hope this video doesn't get too long. It feels long right now, but if you have seen these shows and if you like them, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to watch these shows or seen a few episodes after watching this video, let me know how you like it in the comments as well. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below for more videos, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!